increase your profits, because I don't know about you guys, but I love making a profit. Hey guys, this is Kendra with Signing Agent Basics, back with another video all about how to determine your costs so that you can make a profit. Now, new signing agents often start their careers thinking that all companies will automatically pay them a fair amount. And if you don't know how to determine your costs, you may even think the same. I mean, $100 to do a loan signing sounds like a lot of money. That has to be enough, right? Well, that's not always the case. It's up to you to determine what your costs are and only accept assignments that pay enough to cover these costs and provide you with an acceptable profit. In order to determine what amount is acceptable, you have to first determine what your costs are to do a signing. Some of the main costs are paper, toner, gas and wear and tear on your vehicle, and taxes. So these are the costs that I will be including in my calculations, but be aware that these are not the only costs that you have as a signing agent. You also have depreciation on your computer and laser printer, your cost to become a notary, your notary supplies like your stamp and your journal, other office supplies like ink pens and binder clips, professional fees like your NNA signing agent certification and background screening, and your errors and omissions insurance, just to name a few. The cost to pay for these items still needs to come out of the profit that we are going to determine later in this video. But before I go any further, is calculating costs and profits something that you're even interested in knowing? If so, give this video a thumbs up right now. Also, I want to know, how much profit do you think you'll make on a $100 mortgage loan signing? Go down into the comment section right now and let me know, and we'll see how close you come at the end of the video. Okay, so back to calculating cost per signing. Keep in mind, I'm going to use some average or example numbers, and it's up to you to adjust these numbers for your actual cost and situation. The first item I had on the list was paper. So the first thing we're going to determine is the cost of paper per sheet. An average price for a 10 ream case of letter size paper is about $35. So if there are 5,000 sheets of paper in that case, then each sheet of paper costs 0.007 cents. However, you will often have to print on both letter and legal size paper. An average price for a 10 ream case of legal size paper is about $75. So if there are 5,000 sheets of paper in that case, then each sheet of paper costs 0.015 cents. Now, I found that about 70% of what I print is letter size paper and 30% of what I print is on legal size paper. So that works out to an average of 0.0094 cents per page. So I'm just going to go ahead and round that up to 1 cent per page. Now let's talk about toner. To determine the price per page for toner, you just divide the price of the toner cartridge by its page yield. Every replacement toner cartridge comes with a projected page yield rating, and you can usually find that rating on the back or side of the package your toner comes in. However, keep in mind that these page yield ratings are based on prints with only 5% page coverage. That's about 1/3 of a page of double-spaced text, which really isn't much. As a signing agent, you'll be printing very text-heavy documents, so expect your actual page yield to be a lot lower. To get an estimate of how many pages you will actually get from your toner, I would suggest you divide the page yield that's listed on the box in half. The cost of toner also varies widely depending on what model printer you're using and whether you're using brand name or remanufactured or generic toner. For our example, I'm going to use a cartridge price of $75 and a page yield of 2,500 pages. So that works out to about 3 cents a page. All right, so we're at 1 cent per page for paper and 3 cents per page for toner, or 4 cents cost for every page that we print. So just how many pages will you need to print for a signing? Well, I found that an average number of pages for a purchase or refinance signing with a mortgage is about 150 pages, and you'll have to print 2 copies. So that's 300 pages total. At 4 cents per page, it will cost you $12 just to print the package. And we haven't even hit the big cost yet. let's take a look at your vehicle expenses. Now remember that as a mobile notary signing agent, you'll be driving a lot, and that means a lot of money spent on gas. I generally have to fill up my car no less than 2 times a week, and a lot of money on maintenance. You'll have very frequent oil changes, tire rotations, and other scheduled maintenance. For ease of calculation, I use the mileage rate set by the IRS to give me an estimation of the cost of gas, maintenance, and depreciation on my vehicle to drive to each loan signing. In 2019, that cost was 58 cents per mile. So if a loan signing is 25 miles away from you, then you will drive 50 miles round trip. And at 58 cents per mile, that means your cost will be $29. Now, the last large cost that I'm going to deduct is taxes. If you don't know how to prepare for paying taxes as a self-employed person, then I suggest you watch my How to Handle Income Tax video, and I've got a link for you right up there. You'll need to talk to a tax professional about your individual tax situation to see how much they suggest you set aside for taxes, but 25 to 30% is a safe starting point. The last thing you'll need to think about is time. It will probably take you between 2 to 3 hours to complete a signing from start to finish. So that's about 15 to 30 minutes to print and prepare the documents, 30 minutes to drive to the signer, 45 to 60 minutes to complete the signing, and 30 minutes to drive back home. Okay, so now let's put all of these costs together. Let's say you get a request for a loan signing 25 miles away. The loan package is 150 pages and the signing company is offering you $85. Let's see if that will make you an acceptable profit. $85 minus $12 for paper minus $29 for vehicle expenses minus 25% or $21.25 for taxes leaves you with $22.75 in profit. So since it takes between 2 to 3 hours to complete a signing, that means you'll make about $7.50 to $11 of take-home income per hour. And again, this does not include paying for all of the other expenses that I listed earlier. That $85 doesn't sound so good right now. And many companies are actually offering less than that because novice notaries don't understand all of their costs. I've actually seen some signing companies offering as low as $65 for a mortgage loan signing. So using our calculations, $65 minus $12 for paper, minus $29 for vehicle expenses, minus 25% or $16.25 for taxes, you will only make $7.75 profit for 2 to 3 hours worth of work. That's as little as $2.58 per hour, way less than minimum wage. Now, if the signing company offers you $100 for the same scenario, let's see how much profit you'll make. $100 minus $12 for paper, minus $29 for vehicle expenses, minus 25% or $25 for taxes leaves you with $34 profit, which comes out to $11.33 to $17 of take-home income per hour. That's a lot better. Now, you won't have time to do an in-depth cost analysis on every signing, but it's good to adjust these figures using your actual costs ahead of time for toner and paper to determine what your minimum acceptable fee will be so that you'll be prepared when you receive a signing request. For example, you may decide that the minimum that you'll accept for a loan signing up to 150 pages, up to 25 miles away from you is $95. If a company offers you less than that, then you already know that you need to counteroffer or reject. Also, if a company wants you to print more than 150 pages or drive further than 25 miles away, you already know that you should charge an additional fee for the larger package or further distance. And you can also see the importance of saving money on gas and supplies and vehicle maintenance so that you can cut your costs, which will in turn increase your profits, because I don't know about you guys, but I love making a profit. But you guys already know I'm going to have another video out for you soon with some of my favorite money saving, profit increasing tips. In the meantime, if you're not already following me on Instagram, make sure that you look me up. I post just about every day with additional tips, tricks, funny memes about the industry, and quick insights into my day as a working signing agent, so you won't want to miss it. So guys, was this video helpful? If so, give it a thumbs up. Then go down into the comments section and tell me what the most helpful part was for you. Also tell me, what do you do to lower your costs and increase your profits? No matter what, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and then hit the notification bell so that you won't miss the next videos. This is Kendra with Signing Agent Basics, and I hope that you have a productive and profitable day.